Yeah, it doesn't light up on the second. I have to wait for it to light up sometimes. So that should
You're
be
still
running.
clipping. Yep, I see it now.
I haven't messed with any settings, so I don't know why it should be.
It's always been hot. You've always been just a little too hot. Did you move it lower than it was?
Yeah.
Or did you just jack it up and then put it back to where it was?
No, I lowered it. I lowered it.
You got Facebook chat or?
No, you mean YouTube chat? Right?
I mean, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Let's go. There's 2 comments in there. You make social.
Mr. Venturini.
It always disappears on me.
John, your link should still work if you still have it.
Yeah, for fourth window, yeah.
Is JV 1, 2, 3, or 4?
2.
2.
2 puts them in the fourth window.
Okay.
Me and Laura don't count, so I mean we only count when we're counting windows.
I don't count.
Oh my God!
Without you, Laura, the show would just go completely off the rails.
Aww. That's why I have to get it. I have to take a nap so I can get my beauty rest before I start the show.
Yeah, she did take a nap. Okay, you should see 4 comments coming your way, Laura.
I just refreshed it.
I don't count. You do count. Of course you count.
There's no talking.
I was just getting ready to send you the link, John. Now I hear you.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? And I know I'm on audio, and I'm not gonna curse at this hour. I'm not gonna do it. I'll wait a minute. I'll wait a minute past the show start, and then I can drop the F-bomb. There you
go. See, JV's a professional.
I am a professional, damn it.
Professional what?
I have no idea.
There's no talking during this time.
Oh, there are rules? I didn't know that. So sorry. Oh, like we're in the library. I get it. You're not supposed to talk in the library. I get it. Because you have to do the whole library thing. That's right. I totally forgot. Ooh. Hey, before we start, how about them Knicks, huh? Huh?
They won tonight?
Oh my! They won last night. They won. They beat the Celtics. They're on to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're playing the Pacers.
No, honey.
I didn't mean for this to be Mike and the Mad Dog. I'm sorry.
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything either.
I too am a disembodied voice.
Now I see it. Yes.
This disembodied voice has more gray hair more than ever before. So that's
yeah. It's just kind of played.
Drink your juice.
It's I'm enjoying the gray. This is me now.
I'm starting to get more gray on top, and I'm not liking it. It was okay on the sides, but now
pucker up, Buttercup. It's going to happen. Enjoy it.
All right.
What happened? Oh my God!
They cut the theme short.
Fastest intro ever.
Something happened. I don't know what it was. I can't. I could fire it again.
We're live.
Hello.
Everybody.
I'll just move past it. Sorry.
He was like, what?
I was adjusting things in vMix before I went on. I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah.
No touching the button before the
Yeah.
show.
Because remember, I was doing the
Oh
X
my
keys.
God, Laura! All these rules.
Yeah, no talking, no touching X. Yes. She keeps me in line.
Don't eat the cookie
Someone
dough.
has to.
All that stuff.
Yeah, she keeps me
You
in
would
line.
just run amok otherwise,
Sure.
leaving a wake of destruction in your path.
Yeah.
Laura's got to keep you straight.
I do gotta
Yeah,
find
I try.
where the music is.
You got a
Music
haircut, Matt?
86.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Very
Did you
nice.
get a haircut?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks
It looks
It's
lovely.
kind of always like this.
a trim. Oh, there's the music.
It's hard to remember when I actually, because
Did you do it last week?
it was because I went on a Saturday. So yes, I had it last week.
Okay.
I usually get my hair cut on Friday, but we had a scheduling snafu. Anyway, so this is only a week. This is only a week in.
That's very good.
Very observant.
A happy Saturday,
How is everybody?
I'm good.
What's new and
Laura
exciting?
pays attention.
Happy day. Besides the asthma attack I just had. But it's clearing up.
You sure?
Yeah, the pump takes like 20 minutes for it to react, so now it's finally.
Laura's always gonna be on her toes because then I gotta run with the pump real quick.
Yeah, but I'm heaving. I can't find the pump, and she's gotta go grab one and give it to me.
That's my job.
Yeah, it works.
It works.
I had one in my pocket, but when in the middle of it, I gotta forget that it's even there.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. No biggie. Just a little
Glad you're
little fire drill beforehand.
okay. Hey, keeps life interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stress of the buttons.
So I was
In through the
laughing.
nose, out through the mouth.
Yes, I was laughing yesterday. I told Stuart, I said, I had to go to work today, right? So I said, could you go to work for me? He goes, no, I can't play you off. And he goes, I can't do your computer stuff. You got too many different things in there.
Because she said it. She goes, "No, you can fix computers." And I said, "Not the way you guys do it." That's what it said. And she was just like, "Yeah, that's kind of funny." Because they have their own like things you can and can't do that the rest of the world can. Their computers are locked down from saving.
you
It's like
imagine?
booting up the line code and
Yeah.
alarm bells are going off.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we let people do what they want to do? So some lady comes in yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. She's like, I need help. I was like, okay, I'll help you. I'm like, what do you want to do? She's like, I want to look up this lady. I'm like, all right, I'm a little suspicious. Like, why are you looking up people and stuff like that? Anyway, I'm like, they don't make it so easy to find people's addresses and stuff like that. And she's like,
peoplefinders.com.
well,
Yeah. Yeah, so I was saying sometimes you just gotta pay and then they'll give you the address. But they'll hold it back until you pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's like going to white pages and she's doing this and she keeps hitting a wall.
White
And I'm
pages.
like, yeah, white pages.
Yeah,
2025, we're using white pages, really?
the good old days.
No, John, you know what the best is? When somebody comes in the library and says, do you have white pages in the library? Because we used to have them in the yellow pages.
Yeah, used to. It's a different
I
world.
was like, yeah, 1900s. Could you go back to that century?
Can you give me a copy of the 9X? I gotta figure out. I got Rosenthal, Regal Park. What's the phone number? Come on, I gotta find it.
Yeah.
So just, we're not live on Facebook, right? You said?
No.
Okay,
No,
okay.
this is
Just so I don't mess with them.
We kicked Zuckerberg out.
Something is
This
not
is a 1
working.
week delay.
I can
May 10th, right?
I can see our stream on the Facebook streaming page, but the go live button won't light up.
Okay, that's fine.
So I don't know. I
So we're
can't.
on YouTube, right?
Just
Yeah.
push the gray button. Maybe it'll turn blue.
It turns into it turns into one of those not allowed symbols.
Fun.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
Well, didn't Facebook just dump streaming altogether? Didn't they say you're not allowed to do it anymore?
30 days and they get rid of previous streams. They
Yeah,
still have
you
a limited term moratorium on Facebook.
Yeah, we should still be able to do it live. I'm gonna refresh the page. I don't know.
Refresh the key.
Because a certain person did a Facebook Live to say to the world he's going to Thailand. So that's exciting.
Oh yeah, you caught that, huh? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got about a year to change his mind. He got a year to change his mind.
Well, he's.
Yeah, you brought it up.
I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to move to Thailand. You do that. David, I love you, brother. You're like a brother to me, David, and you do you. And if you want me to follow you to Thailand, I will go. I'll join you.
Yeah, I'll watch. I'll watch the Thailand thing.
No, I'll do better than
you won't be West Coast.
Oh yeah,
you won't be West Coast JV anymore.
No, I'll be Thailand JV from now on.
Yeah, it says Nick Nimmin and his brother. They've been there a long.
Yeah,
they've been there a long time.
I like when Stuart tells me, he's like, "Guess who's moving?" I was like, "Oh."
Because again,
but it's leaving the country at the time. I'm like, okay, I've heard it. How many times?
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, I feel a little bit shorted out here because I'm not saying I did it for these people, but like I moved to Oregon thinking they would still be here, and they're not here. They moved. They're doing their own thing. That's good. God bless them. Mazel tov, as our Jewish friends would say. But, dude, I moved East Coast to West Coast. Where the frig did you go?
they seen you coming.
Where the frig did you go? Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay.
Not big enough with you there, John. They had to vacate.
Yeah.
That's right.
Your presence is too large. You just
they can't handle the psychopath. They cannot handle the psychopath.
No, I don't think they can. No.
They're lost. Did you cycle too much? Did you injure yourself that you couldn't do the Oh no.
Everybody, so Laura, come on. Everybody knows that cycling's a low resistance sort of activity.
Okay.
But it's good. It's all good.
I was thinking, I said last night, I was like, oh yeah, I thought you were doing it today.
So the thing is, I think ever since the gallbladder was removed, my running hasn't been good. And like 3 weeks ago, I tweaked something and I kicked that down. So there's.
Yeah, I believe you.
Well, yeah. The other thing is, I think the breaking news. If we take JV Corner for a second, what were we going to call that segment, by the way? JV's Corner, something like that. Yeah, I was supposed to. I'm scheduled to do Boulder, but I won a contest.
Won a contest,
and the contest has me going to Nashville.
Really?
CMA.
Yeah. No.
I'm dead serious. All expenses paid.
What kind of contest was it?
It was a contest with Cycle Bar and Celsius. Celsius, not a sponsor.
Oh, no wonder
not a sponsor.
No wonder you won.
Well, no, you're making conspiracy play here. No, it's not true. It was a sweepstakes. Anyone who did more than 20 classes in April registered for this sweepstakes. I was registered for the sweepstakes along with members from I think 14 other clubs. There were prizes. There were like kitschy prizes like drink cozies and whatnot. There was cases of Celsius, and then the grand prize was the trip to CMA Fest down in Nashville. Here's the thing: they sent me an email on Tuesday, right? It says you won a prize in the Cycle Fest. So no, here's the thing: I didn't know what Cycle Fest was. I thought that was just made up because I get a lot of spam email. So I made sure that was the name of the promotion back in April. It was. And then I checked the marketing company to make sure that they were legit, making sure I'm not calling like Thailand. It's a David Foster joke. No, it was legitimate. So I called the number and I said, apparently I won. That's great. Would you like the address to know where to ship the Celsius to? Because, hey, let's face it, I love Celsius. You know, Celsius is life, and life is Celsius. Everybody knows that. They said no, you didn't win Celsius. I said, well, what happened? He said, you won the grand prize. You're getting round trip airfare, you're getting hotel accommodations, and you're getting the 4-day pass to CMA Fest for you and a guest. Here's the funny thing: I'm flying to Nashville, but the person I'm going with is not based in Oregon. It's not based by PDX. So we're working on an arrangement that I can get her a separate airfare, and we'll be down for CMA Fest together, June 5th through the 8th, down in Nashville. Yeehaw! There you go.
Oh,
So because of that, so going
Sounds
back
like a
to
blast.
why Boulder is now in Boulder's in sort of like dire straits here. It'd be very hard for me to come back from Colorado just to get back into a plane to go to Tennessee. So that's why it might fall off.
wow.
Interesting.
And there you go.
Very good.
That concludes the JV update.
Very good.
Brought to you
So
by
what's-
West Coast JB.
This
So
is
what do
good
they
news.
do? A grand?
LLC.
They're gonna do a grand cycling. Everybody goes cycling, or
Well, so the funny thing is, Laura, I'm probably going to have to make a cameo appearance or something at the Nashville Cycle Bar, which I'm more than happy to do. I'll never say no to a fun session of Cycle Bar. I mean, I've done 214 classes here in Tigard, so yeah, of course.
they're gonna
Let's
put
do
him on.
14
They're gonna
today.
put him on the fastest bike in front of everybody and see how fast he can go.
You're going to put my resistance down to 0, and I'm going to break both my knees. It'll be fantastic. You'll love it. It's going to be good times.
I'm still trying to get Facebook working.
I was trying to see. What are you trying to do there, my dear?
I'm still trying to get Facebook
Yeah.
going.
Just abandoned
He's trying to
Facebook.
download
Don't worry
porn.
about it. We're good. We're good.
It's Facebook's loss.
That's one less person we don't have to worry about.
And see, you're going to negatively impact their bottom line because they're not streaming this week. So they're going to feel it. They're
I
going
know we
to
had a
feel
budget.
the loss.
You know,
Yeah.
Facebook can be very,
Yeah. Now it's getting
very
errors.
difficult when they want to.
Okay. I won't do it.
You okay now?
$2.15 from Zuckerberg a month on average. For,
The Zuck.
for the likes and the
The Zuck
watch time over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, JD is in the house.
I'm gonna go back to.
Jaden is in the house. Sorry.
Hello, Jaden.
Oh, Jaden.
What's happening?
What's the word of the day, Jaden? Let us know.
2 Purple Hearts.
2 Purple Hearts. What
I
happened
was
to
laughing.
Magenta?
I said to Stuart last night, I said, oh my goodness. I said, every time I see a new video, I said, Matt Hash has got another cool object.
Oh
So
yeah, device.
he had I saw the new grill, which was really cool. Then, what was the other thing we watched the other night? The humidifier or something?
yeah.
Some kind
She
of
was like,
thing.
that thing's huge. I was like,
I was
they
like-
usually are.
I said, he's just going to have no room in his house. So where is he?
Oh, I should take you
Warehouse.
into the room and give you a little tour. Products overfloweth.
I said, your wife is going to put you out on the porch soon and be like, no more boxes in here.
He's not.
Well, I got smart with it. I used to store the products in the box they came in. See, that's the sucker way to do it. Now I store them loose and I break down all the boxes, so I'm saving a lot more room.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's all about streamlining. I just streamline things a little bit each. Oh, and I did another streamline thing. I bought a cork board because I have these little video scripts that I like to print out and put next to the camera lens. And I never know where they're at, or half of them are in this pile. And I have a little cork board. I got them all tacked up there of what's to be filmed, and it's kind of working for me a little bit better. 1%
Oh,
better.
Yeah.
It's time.
Stream them.
I live it. I live that advice.
And then I was laughing. I said, my house couldn't sell some of his stuff at his 1,000th show. I said, I wouldn't mind
Oh, if you
winning.
keep giving some
just
stuff
for
away.
giving I said,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind winning a ring, the ring that you had, the exercise ring.
Oh, you want the ring? It's men's size 11.
Well, I was
Oh,
gonna
it's
say
meant
the
to-
sizing is always the problem. Uh-huh.
Oh, see, I could buy it for you, and then you could wear it, and you could exercise.
I don't even know what size I am.
You know what I like about that? The blood oxygen, because my expensive Apple Watch doesn't have the blood oxygen sensor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not enabled, right?
Yeah, because Apple got sued into oblivion, and they actually relented and said, "Okay, we'll just take it out," rather than pay them, truckloads of cash.
Yeah.
I think
Some stupid patent thing.
I think Samsung on the health app has the blood oxygen. If you put it on there, I could test my blood oxygen.
Yeah, it should be.
You
got the newer one.
The Samsung health. I always use that, but I think the blood oxygen is in there.
Yeah, it should be on the newest one.
Mm-hmm.
My
blood has a lot of caffeine in it.
Oh, is that?
They should have caffeine. They should have caffeine sensors. The percentage of your
Yeah.
blood that's caffeine is
Like the battery
should be
meter,
like
right?
alarm bells would be going off.
Right.
I know I probably said this before. But I told Stuart, I said, if I ever have to go in the hospital, make sure they give me coffee in my intravenous and not water, because I have no problem drinking water.
Whole
I just
bag.
need coffee.
Right into the arm.
Right into the arm. Don't even.
After my gallbladder surgery, I had an opportunity to drink some coffee, and it was like disgusting hospital coffee, but it tasted so good.
Right?
I was like, I'll take it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So good.
See, man, I don't want to make another shameless plug, but what you're missing here is
Oh,
just
yeah.
the best coffee ever.
My phone.
I'm just saying.
True. I know. Got to get out there.
Oh, you're another
You
one.
do.
You're
do.
another one. With your gallbladder missing?
Who has?
Oh yeah, no,
My
mine went
house.
into
Yeah.
2019.
Wow.
I had it 2020.
Oh, this is more common than
1
I
year
thought.
anniversary for me.
I think
Wow.
it was December. So that was right around when like COVID was going to be a thing. Like there were a couple cases in America, but it wasn't like exploding. And they asked me, they're like, "Do you have COVID?" I'm like, "No, COVID sliced me open."
Yeah, I know a few
I
other
think it was-
people
I
that
think it was
have it on.
December 4th, 2019. I was in the hospital.
Who was it? One of my friends, she had to go for went for some kind of surgery. The next minute, she had very bad pains. And when she went to the doctor, they told her she had a hole in her bladder, but they said it was very small and minor, so it would heal on its own.
That's
She was
scary.
like, she went for something else, and then it affected that. So then she's like,
Well, sometimes that happens in a good way. You know, like they're like,
Oh.
we never would have seen this if you didn't
No,
come
well,
in.
the cause of the operation that she had got a hole in the bladder, so I don't know.
Yeah, she's gonna be okay, right?
And I said that I was thinking we were like, is that a bad thing? And they Googled it real quick, and they were like, yes, it is.
Yeah, but
Okay.
she'll survive. Yeah. So getting back to kind of appointments of inspection, like doctors and stuff. The lead. That reminds me, the lead inspection has been put off till Tuesday.
Oh, it was supposed to be Thursday, right?
Yeah. So.
Well, actually, it was supposed to be Thursday. Then it was supposed to be Friday, right?
Something like that.
Something like that.
I tried to ignore it after the first reschedule.
Yeah.
If you get the sense that it's going to be like a bad report, would you be beyond like slipping him like 3 $100 bills? And just be like,
It's not supposed to be out of my pocket. Maybe the landlord should. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I was just thinking because it'd be such a headache for you moving stuff around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which
how
might
about you
be.
just say it passes?
Maybe Mr. Franklin has a thing or two to say about this, and his two cousins. There you go.
Yeah. I guess I would try it if I was the landlord. I don't know, but I think there's supposed to be regular checks. Once you declared that you have lead, they put you on a repeating inspection.
What's the interval? 5 years?
I think
Year,
with
10
kids
years?
with kids it's 6 months, I think, and without I think it's 2 years.
Repeating or just one more?
No, repeating.
Okay.
Because
Every 6 months, you're gonna have someone come in and check?
because what I think that's what I had read, but
Look,
I don't know.
why don't you just rip the drywall right off the studs?
Well,
and
that's
just
that.
put
That's what the thing is. Most people, they're afraid or can't afford it because first off they gotta get the apartment empty, and then they gotta gut it. You know how much money that is in the rebuild. But that would be the foolproof way to do it. Yes, instead of encapsulating it and making sure all the paint is covered with non-lead paint. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
I would just move all the crap out of one room into another room, demo,
Yeah.
fix, and then move all the crap back.
Oh, yeah,
and then empty out that room.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would just. It
Yeah,
seems like it'd be the same amount of work than just slapping toothpaste thick special coating over
Yeah.
everything.
Well, I'm not one to determine the fix. That's part of the inspection.
Oh man.
Mm.
Okay. Here's my take. If you live in the city,
Yeah.
like you do, it seems like you are being acted upon by all of these external things, and you have little to no say in it, and that's your entire
That's
life
true.
on repeat.
Yes.
Every day, every week, every month, every year.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
the
how
cycle.
the city works.
It's the cycle. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Matt's catching on.
Well, he's always been in the burbs, so yeah.
Yeah, the city is not that.
Yeah, it's a different
really
way of
too
living
many
over here.
rules
It
for
definitely
everything.
is. Yeah.
I need to be left the F alone.
Yeah. You can actually see the window. The window that's behind me now.
Yeah, and now you're taking the whole thing. You took the whole thing. You can see the window. You can see all you.
Yeah.
Open it up. Let the fresh air come in. And the sirens and the dog barking. And
Yeah, the sirens and the dogs barking.
Woof, woof, woof.
Oh, the
Yeah.
other day when I walked into the living room, I was like, "Oh my god, what is that bright light?"
Yeah.
It's like it's the sun.
Because usually the apartment's dark unless you turn on the light, and then in the morning it's like, what the hell's all this
I
light?
like the light, but it was just way
It's too bright.
much.
It's too
Just
bright.
too bright.
one of my colleagues is in an HOA, a homeowners association, and she talks about that. It's like, oh well, no, there's you know, when you get a group of you together, then it's all good. Like, you know what's easier than that? Not having to do that at all, and not having an HOA. Someone said you're not allowed to have any flags. Not even
that's crazy.
the American flag.
That's
And they're
crazy.
like, bull crap. I'm putting my flag up. And then the whole point was, well, if you get 6 or 12 of your neighbors, then you can make a pitch, and then they'll let you do it. I'm like, you know what's easier than that? Not being in an HOA.
Yeah. Hey, Tech Troublemaker.
We have room for
Hi,
another
Roy.
That's
window.
that
That
Roy person
Johnny.
with his
It's that Johnny guy.
IT hat over there.
We have another window, if anything.
Oh, if he wants to come on, there's the fifth
I got plenty of
window.
windows in my apartment. What are you talking about?
Ha ha ha.
Oh, I got the fourth window. It'd make us really small, but we got the fifth window.
We have more visible frame, even though we're
Yeah,
small.
it,
You can see all your
the
pictures now.
the format's
I feel like I can
better.
stretch out. So much room for
Stretch.
activities.
Oh, wait, am I pushing?
Mm.
I can't do
So-
the
So I tried real hard the other day. I said, let me try to go live for 2 seconds in the
sorry.
park
Whoops, sorry.
Oh,
And,
thank you. Appreciate that.
on YouTube, and then I come home and the video what was it? It wasn't playing or something.
Big Troublemaker
But
just.
YouTube Live through the app didn't work.
Something didn't. It said that it was still processing, but then Stuart was able to play it, and then we were like, "Oh,
But I was
too
able
bad.
to, and it still said it was stuck processing. It wouldn't.
Well, here's the thing. You were probably live when you were live,
Right?
but then when you were done being live, it took a while to get on. That's typical. Now, it sounds like it took a much longer than normal, but there
It
is
did.
a delay.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
walked home and
Between
everything.
stuff.
It was still processing.
And
She
then
was-
the funny thing is, after it almost got all done, it said I did it a month ago.
Did it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I was like,
that's
how
glitched
is
up.
that even?
She wound up deleting it because
Yeah, it was like it was too bad.
it was like stuck. It really wouldn't
So
change.
I'll try another replay next weekend.
Yeah.
We're home for three days next weekend, so we'll see. But Tech Troublemaker said something, so we have to. He said, "I'm working on some video editing tonight. Thanks for the offering, but you have the amazing folks on. Go with them. You're amazing
Cool.
too.
We always want to include you too.
Happy editing. I did a lot of editing today. A lot of editing. I think I did 6 videos.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed
I
all
was
those
trying-
today. Did you post them already?
To
I didn't see
YouTube, I
any.
did, yeah.
You did? Hmm.
Oh, yeah, I got a bunch.
I guess I
Bunch
didn't go
on
on YouTube today. I was too busy at work.
I did paintbrushes. I did a soundboard. I did
Soundboard, I saw.
anti-chafing nipple covers for men. That's like a running thing.
Yeah, it is.
Finger splint, shaver, and
John's like, "What are you talking about?"
It's like I want to see his nipples. What?
Okay, he said, "I had to record the same video 4 times. Take 1, I didn't hit record. Take 2, my audio was horrible. Take 3 just was horrendous,
Horrendous.
and take 4 was spot on."
See,
Not bad.
sometimes
Yeah, worth the charm.
I bet that take 4 was Butamus.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm loving the comments fit on the screen.
Your word a day calendar.
I know that I'm so happy now.
Because we
Get
used to
to
say
read
dot
the
dot
whole
dot. What
comments.
the hell is he saying? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Make
Yeah.
Steamix show all the characters.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Use
only
it in a
3 takes,
sentence.
but you did 4. That's okay, Roy.
What's the origin
Yeah.
of the word? Beautiful.
Let me just see something. I'm gonna change the view for a second.
Has a Latin root. I don't know.
Ah,
Latin root.
There's all my coverings. See the blue stuff? There's all the coverings for the windows.
Beautiful. Can you use it
Oh,
in a sentence?
wow.
That's the 2-inch foam panels.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God! It's like you have a Bitcoin farm going. You know?
Yeah.
See, that's really what he's doing. That's why he's so rich.
oh
and so
wait,
wealthy.
but you don't know the
Hanging out
best
there.
part, Matt. So after our streaming last Saturday, we got the
Yeah.
phone call and the whole thing. All of a sudden, Stuart's in the kitchen and I'm like, hello, it's 10:30 at night.
Oh,
What
I
are you
started
doing?"
ripping the foam off
He
the
started
windows.
ripping the kitchen, the window apart.
It's
I'm
now
like, all right, good night. I'm going to bed.
it got stuck in my brain. Yeah.
He had that all in his brain. I said, "You kidding me?" I said, "You do realize it's 10:30 at night?" Well, what? Yeah, 10:30.
I'm sitting there pulling tape.
You hear the drill. I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
It was a small drill.
I know, but I'm just making a joke. But he had it in his head already.
There's an
He was
electric
like-
screwdriver. To be honest, it wasn't a drill.
And then I went to work the next day, and I came home, and everything was done. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Yeah.
At least it's done when I'm at work. I'm happy.
Yeah.
And he cleans up before I get home.
Yeah.
So that's the best part. Then I
Yeah.
did second video, and it took too long. I get
Carried
carried
away.
away. I hate to cut it. I don't know what to cut.
I'll cut it. Send me the raw MP4 and let me edit it. And then you can
Yeah,
throw it.
give
In,
it-
you can
I'll
throw
cut
it in
it.
the garbage if you don't like it.
Yeah. Be 30 seconds.
I'll give you 9 seconds.
Yeah. That's yeah.
That's what I
9
have.
seconds. How you doing?
That's That's why I like when I give it to Stuart. I'm like, oh, what can we cut? What can we fix?
Like, hello, I'm Roy. Have a good night. Yeah.
No, you gotta do more than that.
I like that meme where it was typical YouTube videos nowadays. It was a minute long, but it was all filler. There was no content. It was all the welcoming, and it was the like and subscribe. And it was like, see you next time. There wasn't any content.
See you in the next video.
That hurt. Like
I know. It's like I laugh all day because I'm like, you guys all day. I see my notifications and everything with the Facebook messages. I said, even if I got one in for 2 seconds, and then I go through it, and I'm like, did you see all those Facebook messages?
Yeah. It's all right.
It's all good. I like it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's just that I did for 5 minutes and I watched them all. So.
Yeah, that's what it is. When you miss them, you just catch up, just scroll through them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like having another feed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was a cute one I showed you the other day, and I was gonna send to you guys, and I forgot. I think I could find it.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. I played with the video thing a little bit. It's the prompts are harder than you think to make those videos.
I just watched a video on how to make a talking baby. Because
that's the rage right now, right?
Oh, that's the end thing now.
Yeah. He's gonna do it.
Yeah. There's a service that does it, and it's for free. They give you like 30 credits a month.
Free. Oh.
My live video this week has been getting so many hits, but it is a hockey stick on the watch time. Well, sometimes they boost up. Yeah, good.
This is a cute one that I was gonna send to everybody. This says, wife text, husband, on a cold winter morning, windows frozen, won't open. Husband texts back, gently pour some luke water over it and then gently tap edges with hammer. Wife texts back 10 minutes later, computer really messed up now. She wasn't talking about the windows. She was talking about the computer. He
The
thought
windows
she
are
was talking
stuck.
about the window.
She said put water
So
on it.
she said to put water on it and hit the edges, and she says the computer's all messed up now.
Where's the rim shot?
Oh yeah. I got
There we
delayed
go.
reaction as usual. At least I'm consistent.
It was so cute. I said it to him. 406 views. Very good, Roy.
Wow. For a live stream? That's insane. Kudos. I love it. Good on you, Roy.
And that's on the new channel? Or this
No,
channel?
you said just Tech Troublemaker.
Tech Troublemaker.
Tech Troublemaker.
406 views. Wow. We have to look at that one.
Yeah. We'll get around to it.
My favorite computer meme is the old guy. He's on Windows. He takes the My Computer app and then drags it to the trash can.
Oh, yeah,
His
that was-
computer
you chose that one to
disappears.
me.
He turns around and says, "Linda."
Yeah, I remember that one.
So if
It
we
turned it
if we
into a
all
GIF.
look at it now, we'll get 408 views. I see you say, but 9 hours
I
later,
watched it. Oh, yeah.
9 hours watch time.
That's good. That's a good
Yeah,
amount of
that's
watch
good.
time for a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Live streams don't usually have that evergreen
Yeah.
long tail. But he said it's a hockey stick, so it was like low, 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 and then shot up.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of like a book author. They call that the dinosaur tail, where it's high at the beginning and then gets smaller over time. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I was wondering if you can hear a fan noise. I'm gonna turn off the music. You hear any fan noise?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna turn on one more fan. One second. Because it's getting
Now he's
hot.
turning on more fans.
It's getting hot in here. That's what I want to see.
I
You have a
the
window
fan
behind
here.
you.
No.
Open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen.
you should open it.
that lets in pollen and noise and.
No, that is terrible. As I had 8 hours after the live was over.
Oh, interesting. So people are click and play, but they're not watching a substantial amount of it. Well, YouTube and audiences are a fickle, funny thing. You can't predict them.
Yeah.
I've had shorts that go nothing for 8 hours, and then they go to 1,000 on the 26th hour.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Oh, Laura, about the fan, because we got the boom mics.
Oh, okay.
It picks up less noise,
Mm-hmm.
and the fans are on low.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that it can hear.
Okay.
So it's good.
It's hot over here.
I just didn't test it beforehand, so I'm glad it's working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's only going to get hotter, so these fans are going to be needed.
Like those reels on YouTube, it's funny because like I'll do a short little reel for like, just short, but it's like you'll get like 40 views, and then like 2 days later you'll get 219 views, and I'm like, where does this all come? Or you'll get it all in one shot in one day, and I'll be like, how many people viewed it and how many times? And all I said was
There's so many factors. Some people know, some people don't know. I mean, it could be like there was a whole bunch of hot properties happening. There's a whole bunch of hot videos that everyone was watching. Then the hot videos died away, and the algorithm said, "Oh, we'll throw Laura's in front of people." You never know.
Mm-hmm.
I finally decided my future plans. I will go live either with interviews or Hangout Q&As. I will only do tutorials as recorded videos. Boom!
Boom.
Sounds like a plan to me. See?
Yeah.
Roy's he's not complacent. Roy changes, improves. I love it.
Progress.
So in these other streamers, they do the same thing over and over.
Over and over and over again.
And they expect different results, but they're not changing anything.
Yeah.
I know. Sometimes I'll try to do the videos, and then it's like, you need to change it up a little bit. I said, yes, I know it's the same thing over and over.
Can't always say the same 3 sentences. You gotta get in the meat of it. Talk about something.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like I get the courage to do it, and then I'm like, oh, I just did that 2 minutes the other day.
Yeah. Well, you could always beef it up like Matt Haas said. Do the whole subscribe to my channel. This is what we're talking about next week, and just filler.
Like when I tried to go live the other day, I was like, I think I'm live. And then I was like, I want to thank everybody for my 52 subscribers and everything else. And then the way I ended it, because I didn't know how to shut the button off. So it was like, you could just cut all that. I just, you know what? We'll just delete it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to get used to getting your finger near the stop live button or whatever. So you're not like moving the phone around and then trying to fuddle with the button.
It's weird because it's all
or edit it out.
It's at the top of the top of one of the corners. So it's like, how do you even? It doesn't say like end stream, or it just has an X, and then they'll say you sure, and
you got to get used to that. That's part of it. Yeah.
I don't have awesome personality up.
No, you're pretty good, Roy.
Come on, Roy.
You're pretty good, Roy.
We don't buy that one.
Yeah.
You guys have a very awesome personality.
If you have enough coffee and you have enough water or something, you can always laugh it off through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like Stuart says to me, you got your coffee? Make sure you got your coffee. I said, yes, I got my coffee.
Just let it roll and be yourself. Yeah.
And you can amplify if something goes wrong. You can like be energetic about it 10 times more than it actually warrants. That's kind of fun and entertaining.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, the show's going off the rails. Oh my
Yeah.
It's just the wrong scene for like a half of a second.
Yeah, that's part of it. You do have to amplify yourself a little bit. Be yourself, but amplify it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
just be like, hey, I hit the wrong button by mistake, and play it off. That's all.
Yeah. Just roll with
You
it.
know what else I'm trying to do, or like I'm noticing, because being a content creator is about finding people who you like, who are doing it right, and then picking little pieces and trying to do it yourself. Some good people, they'll talk and they'll vary the speed of their voice very deliberately. Like if it's something long drawn out at minutia, they'll fire, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 hit the 4 words that are important. They'll stretch them out a little bit, but it's not like over the top. But you can tell they're doing it. Like if you pay attention.
Loria was good for that. She and earlier in her career, she was like a speed talker. Yeah, I don't know if you remember her early videos. She was so fast.
I remember. Well,
But
I was the Callie Lewis.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Callie Lewis. But people actually liked it because she could fit in a lot of content in a short clip of all the specs and stuff. So it actually, she admitted it was out of nervousness, but she was able to pull it off because she was very clear at talking so fast.
There was a podcast from CNET, and the 2 hosts were fast talkers, but they had the brain power to back it up, where it was never fluff.
Mm-hmm.
It was always gold content, just jacked up to, like, you couldn't even ×2 it. And it was a thing of beauty. And I've never seen that repeated with all hosts having that talent,
Yeah. I know what you mean, man.
But like sometimes I say, like, I go back to that one where you did the one map, the one with the ring. Like I was telling Stuart, like I know it took a lot of work and everything, but you did your little run in it, then you put all your apps in it, but it was amazing, like how you just like boom, boom, boom. It was like
it seems effortless when you watch it.
Yeah, and then
but it's a lot of work.
And then you were like, let me run a little bit and show you how this works. And I was just like blown away by it, and I was just like,
I have some comments about that. It's repetition. You've got to try it and then see what works, see what doesn't work, tweak it and stuff like that. But I was talking to a big YouTuber, Jimmy DeResta from New York. He's from upstate New York, and the way he described it, like he just talked about a video and what his scenes were, and I just remember picking up on like, oh, this guy knows what he wants to be on screen. Like he said, okay, if you want to paint a barn, okay, what do most people do? They walk on frame, they open the paint bucket up, and they start painting the barn. That's not how he does it. He says, what I would do is I would zoom up on the grass, I'd put the paint bucket down so it would drop in from the frame, land on the grass, he'd pop the lid off, and then it would, go out a little bit, and then it's just the way he described it. Like he was a cinematographer, but he's making like maker videos and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, this guy has forethought as to how to story tell and what should be on the screen, thinking about the screen in all of its pixels.
He thinks visually. Yeah.
Not just zoom out and just have like a voyeur just watch. Like you've got to zoom in, zoom out. You've got different angles and stuff like that. So I've tried to tweak that and make it work, and not just do all the talking and then all the running. You've got to like chop it up. You want
keep it interesting. Yeah, pattern interrupts, they call it.
Hey, he actually did it. All right, thank you, Roy. And seriously, if what I give you is total garbage, you just chuck it. I don't care. I won't care at all. I'll just give it a
Matt's looking for another job, another side hustle. He's going to be an editor.
I was going to do that for Stumpy Nubs. yeah, a big YouTuber. He's like, look, I'm looking for a video editor. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And he's like, oh no. And then he started telling me all what's involved, thinking he was going to scare me away. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I was like, I got 100 gigs up. I can move large files around. And he told me what he wanted. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And that's tough. You don't want to release that creative. You want to keep that as a creator. That didn't work out. Probably for the best.
Like when I'm running, I think of all these ideas. What I want to.
He's got the little bunny that my neighbor boy.
Oh yeah,
Caleb made it.
That's cute.
I saw Caleb today. He's like, "Man, I'm saving up for a electric scooter." He says, "I got half the money." Ooh,
Half? Wow.
Yeah, he's a little entrepreneur.
He's gonna be riding up and down your
terrorizing the neighborhood
driveway
with his bike.
He's a good kid. That's actually a little bunny, little floppy-eared bunny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, John. Here. Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's been looking at you the entire time you were talking. Figure I'd put some comic relief here as far as your opponent's work.
I tend to wind up. You guys gotta shut me down. Don't let me just yap.
No. See, now he's looking at you. Now he's really looking at you. Okay? There you go.
Here, I'll look at him. Hi, bunny.
Yeah, that worked out.
Uh-oh, he's eating them.
There you go.
He's gone.
He got him
Hold
already.
on, he ate them.
He got him already.
Oh, okay. I nailed it. First take. Now we're making Roy jealous. First take.
But like I was saying before, like, you know, when I'm running and stuff, I think of all these ideas, but then I'm like, I got to put my mind to it and just like put it together. And I'm like, oh, I could do this and I could do that. Like we were
it's
doing
practice to get them out too. So you
like,
gotta.
I don't know if it's on my YouTube, but the one that we did on the tracks, remember where you were up at the top on the bleachers and you would videoing me running around?
Yeah, as you came around the bend, I'd video you. Yeah.
But I was like, it's like I have all these ideas. I just gotta put
you
it
need
together.
help?
And
Are you worried about somebody stealing the camera? A cameraman? Just tell me.
Be brave and do it.
Yeah, I mean those few times I came up with some ideas. But if you have something, just tell me. I'm more than willing.
And you know, I watch other people, Laura, and figure out what you like from theirs, and then incorporate.
Yeah, literally be like, I want a video like this, and show me somebody else's video. They say to do that. Like if you don't know where to start, somebody you admire, or whatever, just show it and say, well, let's do this. Yeah. Yeah.
It's fun. I like creating. I like making videos.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got to get back to doing it myself. I only have a few videos.
I got to be better at business. I just like making videos. I'm trying to make a business out of making videos, and I'm not doing the business very well. I'm making great videos.
You got to take a sales course or something, or an aggressive.
I take another one.
An aggressive sales course.
I have to be like heartless and like brutal and unethical. Like that's how you become successful at business. I'm too nice.
Always be closing.
Yeah.
ABC, baby. Coffees for close. 6-shot Venti Americanos are only for closers.
11 shots on the weekend. Fantastic.
11? Holy hell.
6 and 5.
Oh, wow. Who? I missed that one.
11 shots.
11 shots?
So I had, no, it wasn't 11 shot Americano. It was a 6-shot Americano, and then I had a 5-shot dirty chai almond milk latte.
Oh, there's still caffeine in there.
Of course there is, Because decaf is
42 cups of coffee will kill you in a day, so 41's the limit.
That's right. 41 and a half. That's the limit.
I told one of my supervisors at work, I said to her, I said, look, if I'm super happy or whatever, just let me know, because if I don't have coffee, I can't make the customers happy.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
don't. If I start to wind down, it's because I need more coffee.
Yeah. You make me happy, I make them
in
happy.
the era of public safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very easy that you can snap at somebody at the library, and you don't want to.
Yeah.
Customers, you don't want them.
Yeah.
And all I did was
Laura
ask one
doesn't
little
have coffee,
question.
she becomes homicidal.
She doesn't get mad. She gets stabbing.
It's a case of the stabbies.
Like the worst is when they sign up for a computer, and come on, the library is small. You can see that there's not that many computers. And the first thing they say to me is, "I have ticket number 30." Where do you see 30 computers in here? That's ticket number 30. It's not.
Yeah, they're all like clearly reading it wrong.
It says PC number. Don't go by ticket. Ticket doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Well, it's written on there, and that they're reading it like they would read a fast food.
So then
They don't know.
They're walking
They don't
around
know.
the library. And they're like, "Where's ticket 30?" I'm like, "Miss, I'm sorry to say this, but there's not 30 computers in here. You know."
Yeah. Yeah.
If you go to Central,
like a
yes,
whole-
there's 30 computers.
Well, that's what I'm
Get a
saying.
whole rack of Chromebooks.
The library does things their own way. They should include ticket number. They should just
shouldn't,
wipe
no.
that off the
Yes,
tick
it
thing.
should be, yeah.
That's where they're confusing people.
They
And then
should
there's
print
three-
the number in 1-point text so it's unreadable.
Yeah. Then there's three things.
say
So
ticket.
then they're confused because it says, so in order to get onto the computer, you have 10 minutes. So they're thinking, I have 10 minutes to go over there. Just that in 10 minutes, I can go sign up. No, you need to go
Yeah.
before the 10
That's
minutes
well.
is
That's
up.
where you got to get your spiel down. Like, your time starts now.
Right.
That's what you got
He's
to
like,
do.
it's available now? Yes, it's available now.
Yeah. But you said your time starts now. That's a very clear thing you should tell them.
Then they come back to me and they're like, "Oh, my time expired." Ma'am, you didn't even get on the computer. What do you mean your time expired? Oh, I said you missed the time in. They're like, "Oh, okay."
You have to come back tomorrow.
So now you know.
Back of the line for you. New number.
Yeah.
She's the computer Nazi, like the
Oh.
soup Nazi. Yeah, no soup
Wow.
for you.
Or the best, they'll come to me and they'll be like, "The computer just kicked me out." No, the computer did not kick you out. You did something. You signed yourself out somehow. I love how people just blame computers for everything.
Sure.
I'm like, no. It doesn't recognize me. Ma'am, is this your last 4 digits of your card number? Yes. So this is your computer that you have to sign up for. Then I gotta help them. I type the whole card number and the PIN number, and I said, "Wow, that worked."
Yeah.
That's how you people play. I don't like the word to use that word, but they play dumb because they want you to do it. They don't want to do it themselves. So they're
Lazy.
like, yeah. They'll be like, "Hey, I'll just tell her it didn't work, and then she'll fix
Yeah.
it for me."
It's like that's what I did with my grandson, and it worked.
I'm like, no.
So
I'm
you
like,
have
and I
to, you have
look
to
at-
wear
and
that
I
hat as an
literally look
educator
at them,
and
I'm like-
educate 'em.
I'm like, look.
Yeah, that's what I tell it too.
They're
It's
like, I
just-
don't know what
It's gonna
you
keep
did that-
happening, so get used to it.
Yeah. And they look at me and they're like, "I don't know what you did that I did. I did the same exact thing you did."
Yeah. Well, something's got to be different. Yeah, you'll get used to it, Laura.
And then the other thing is, I know the printers are very slow. So they'll print it 10 times. And then they're like, "Oh, I used all my paper up." Well, why did you send it 10 times that you only get 20 pages to print?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't know to look up the print queue, and see what's actually happening.
But they don't have a print queue on there. I'm sorry to say
Windows, there's a print queue.
that. It doesn't have it. We can't cancel anything. I told you, with library computers, they don't have that stuff.
It's so I don't know. It's so weird.
You can cancel it on the printer, but you can't The only thing I could do is
You can't go into the print section and
No,
cancel
no,
the print queue.
no.
Something wrong, man.
So
Once it's sent, it's sent. It's committed.
So what happens is, so somebody will get frustrated. They'll send it 10 times or whatever, just using an example. They'll sign themselves out, and then the next person that comes up, it's already in the queue.
Yeah,
So they'll be like, hey, I didn't use any of my paper yet. That's from the person before.
yeah. But that's a reason you should be able to cancel the queue.
Yes. In a real world, yes, honey, I believe you.
This is a lot of the stuff that you talk about is just like, it's just somebody's not thinking clearly when they're setting these systems up, man. I don't get it.
Laura, what's the average age of the people that come to you with these sort of concerns? Are we talking baby boomers? Are we talking older generation folk? What's the average age, you think?
Middle age. Like between 50
Middle
and
age.
60 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sounds
some of
about right.
them clearly don't have any experience on a computer. Zero. Yeah.
I mean, like the whole thing, you got to download it before you print it. That should not be an option, you know what I'm saying? But that's how the computers are.
As long as you see it on the screen, you should be able to print.
Yeah.
I don't know what this downloading
What
thing.
do you download it as? Like, if you're on a web page, what do you download it as?
Yeah. I never understood this whole downloading thing that you talk about, Laura.
Is it download as a PDF?
I
And then
would think so.
Yeah, well, what do you actually? What kind of
Yeah.
what kind of
download it
file
as an
at the
amorphous
end? What does it
blob.
say? Should give you a choice.
I have to look at it. When the next time I do it, I'll just do
Yeah,
it fast.
you should know it off the
Yeah.
top of your head by now.
Matrix rendering?
it's
Yeah.
probably
Act-
like PostScript.
Actually, take a video. Take your phone
Yes, file.
and go through the whole process,
Yeah.
and we can see the to
Mhm,
print.
mhm.
I don't understand.
What if someone brings their own computer? Could they print? I guess they couldn't.
No.
No.
What if they have? What if they knew the IP address of the printer?
Actually, wait. They can print from their own computer because we have remote printing.
Oh, it's a service.
It's a service.
Yeah.
So
But
they
then-
would have to
I
upload.
have a library card number. Can I send prints in Queens from my home in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I don't. Are you gonna come and pick it up? Though?
Ooh.
It's gonna be a picture of Rickroll, the Rickroll. You know what I mean? It's gonna give it 20 times.
20 memes a day. Here we go.
Oh, my
Memes of Rick
goodness.
Astley, ladies and gentlemen.
And I'll be like, excuse me, can we block this? No.
It's funny. Yeah.
Wow. I
20
I
memes.
feel like firing up the browser. Let's do it live. Let me
Oh,
put
go
something
for it,
on.
man.
No, when they had the COVID, nobody could come in the library and print. So what they did was they came up with remote printing, which is very good, and
Yeah,
we do
they can come
suggest
pick it up
sometimes in the
if they can't
library
print.
because if you get a customer, an honest customer that says, "Well, I need 30 pages," he prints it 20, and then we'll be like, "Hey, look, we have a remote printing. You can do the extra 10 pages on there." So you send it to us.
I want to take an old-fashioned office prank and turn it to 2025 to help Matt create havoc. This is what you do, okay? Just hear me on this. Matt, you take a picture of your butt, and then you send that to the printer, and you send like 10 or 15 copies of it. It's like taking a photocopy, but remote printing and all. It's fun. You do that.
The good old butt
You've been
print.
hossed.
So the only problem.
Whole catchphrase. You've been hossed. Cool.
The only problem is that customers confuse us sometimes because they'll send the same image twice, meaning that they really want 2 copies of it, but we don't know that. If you send one paper and then they really want 20 of it, we don't know that. So
Yeah.
there's no way of specifying.
Another flaw in the system.
Right, yeah.
Uh,
Are
So it's
these- are
easier
these-
just to send it twice and then we'll be like, oh, they want 2 copies of it,
Are the printers toner?
Yeah,
Yes.
they have to be.
So the black toner?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send my images 100% black with just the white text on it, so it uses a maximum tone.
And that'll be of your butt, right? Checking. Asking for it.
Yeah, it'll be a reversed color image of my butt. It'll be like a negative, so it's all black.
There you go.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm still on probation. Nobody do anything until after July.
Yeah. Attention, Laura Zawinski.
What happens? What happens if someone does remote printing? How long does it sit before it gets tossed out?
And also, why
Like,
are
if
you
they
on
don't show up?
probation?
What do you mean?
Oh, she got a promotion.
No, Matt has
Promotion,
possession
but
of
probation?
person.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
her new title.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works. You got a new title, you're 6
Someone
months
remote
probation.
prints, how long do they have to pick it up? And what will
Oh,
happen if you...
they don't. We usually give them 2 days or something. Sometimes. And then
So I
the
could have
thing.
up to 60 pages banked before they toss them.
The maximum damage, he's trying to plan the maximum
And
damage.
then the
Yeah.
other thing was,
Excellent.
they would like, when they were first doing the remote printing, I don't know, people were like, oh, 24 hours that you have to wait to pick up your paper. Not everybody is sending, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but you got to tell them something.
Well,
so-
yeah, you could tell them, like, within a day or something, but 24 hours that you're not doing anything in the library, they got to wait for their paper? I mean, that's not right. I could never understand that. You know, like
Yeah.
the person will be like, "Oh, I just sent it today. Will it be ready?" So they come in and I printed it. It takes 2 seconds, so it's not like
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
you got to give yourself a buffer in case it's busy.
Yeah, but not 24
wait.
hours.
Wait, you mean if someone remote prints, you don't print it till they walk through the door, or it just comes out?
Some places,
It
Us-
depends. Well, during COVID, we had to give them 24 hours, so we would print it. They have to come the next day to pick it up.
yeah, but are you picking up? Are you printing it when they come in?
And we are,
No.
yes.
Only when they walk through the door.
Right.
Oh, see, I thought I could send something and it would like come out of the printer.
Like-
Oh
right
no,
now.
no.
It would-
Somebody has to go. It's like an email.
Yeah, he
So-
wants his butt to be showing in a bin,
Yeah.
sitting.
That's right.
Right. No, I have to.
Darn.
So you upload it, right? Now I go into that email. It's an email, so I'll look in the email what you sent, and then I'll print it. It's not sitting in.
you took this-
No,
You took all the
no.
steam right out of it.
Coming to work and see.
So you get to hold on to it but forever. It's fantastic.
I'll have to hire someone to walk in as me and I'll give them my library number so they can.
Yeah.
A daily errand boy, like a remote assistant, could come in.
Like, is this
Good
the
job,
image you
Brian.
were?
I'm here to pick up my Heine picks.
And then we were thinking, it's better to do it right in front of the person, the customer, to print it because then their information is
Show
not
your ass
sitting in the
front of
printer.
you? Okay. You do that.
Yeah, it could be private information, or your
Yeah,
Heine,
so we don't want to do that.
or your Heine.
No.
Yeah.
What if I put like fake documents with launch codes and like things that like obviously should not?
Well, you want to get NSA involved? What the hell are you talking about?
yeah. Watch out. You never know.
Schematics of
This
airplanes
has the
and
launch code.
rockets, missile systems.
So we
The launch
had
codes were tattooed on his ass from a tattooed artist in Harrisburg. That's where the launch codes are. It's right on his ass.
we had
Next level.
three very bad things at the library so far at the Flushing Library.
Bad
They
things.
had bomb threats.
Oh, bomb threats. Yeah.
And they were sending.
Oh.
So we have this thing that's called Contact Us in the website,
Yeah.
and they were
a
sending
common thing on the
emails through
website.
that. So whenever there was a parade or somewhere in Flushing, they were sending us these emails. We had to have the FBI come, and they had to close the library and all this other stuff. It was like, any parade.
I wouldn't do that. That's. I wouldn't even. I would just like put fun.
No, I know. They were
stuff.
just like,
No.
but we were so scared about that.
Yeah.
We were like, oh.
You're a law-abiding citizen, Matt. We know that.
Yeah. Well, that was relevant
Except
to
for
the
not
conversation.
sending pictures of your ass.
Is this Heine never hurt anybody?
Well, my friends, I do have to get going. But thank you for letting me crash for a little while.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And also painting the image of Matt sending a JPEG of his ass across state lines and whatnot. So you're welcome.
Yep.
I'm trying to get the ratings up here on the Stuart Rivera.
Yeah.
channel.
Sure.
That's right. It's either that or lesbian dialysate. It's one of the two. I mean, talk to Howard Stern. Who told him. Guys, have a great night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye,
JV.
now.
Always good talking to you too.
Take care.
Have a
There he goes.
He's frozen.
yeah.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
You know him, you love him, you can't live without him.
Yeah. Wow. I feel weird.
I'm kind of bummed that my printouts aren't going to be sitting in the paper tray now. That really took the wind out of my sails.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was picturing a bin too, like just coming out, sitting in a tray or something, like somebody's got to separate it. Oh, this is one customer, this is two customer. Yeah.
Night.
Night, Chuck, troublemaker.
I don't know if he's saying good night to JV or if he's saying
I think he's saying good night to Don B.
Oh, it's probably the JV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like going back to COVID, so we would have this one customer. I think he was a school teacher. I'm not sure, and he would have multiple cards. So nobody knows what anybody does. So if you could do 20 per page, 20 per card. So he would print all these lessons that he had to do for school. And we would be printing them out every day. And we were like, oh my God, you can't keep taking advantage of this during, COVID. We know that, but you're doing it every single day. Now he comes in the library and he does it every day. But we haven't caught on to him yet. So if somebody says he does do a lot, and I said, but he's got to sign up the multiple cards, and I haven't seen him do that. So I don't know.
You figured schools would have copy machines for these people, for the teachers,
Well,
man.
yeah,
That's weird.
I know.
Resources
actually,
that thin?
Wait, let me backtrack. I think he's a home teacher.
Oh, homeschooling.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
he probably,
That's different.
He probably tutors the kids.
That's different, yeah.
So he probably
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
have a
yeah.
printer at home.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And the other thing is, the post office, they're sending all the people to us to print out applications because they ran out of passport application. And I'm like, come to the library. You can renew your passport.
Well, somebody's got to do it. Oh, did you
the
hear
water?
that? I heard that too. Yeah, water backs up.
Very rarely it does that.
The sink goes.
Like we gotta, and if there's soap in it, the soap will come.
Yeah, somebody's doing some laundry or something and it's backing up.
My mom used to have that in the basement.
Yeah,
She
and
didn't get
you
it
see the
up.
suds
Yeah.
in the sink. Yeah,
Well, is it not vented properly? Is there not enough?
I think there's a clog in the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not venting properly. Yeah. There's a clog. It's usually grease buildup. We did have it. Well, I did it with the landlord one time. I snaked it out. He seen me pull out the cordless drill. He was like, "What the hell was that?" I was like, "Just trust me," because he was trying to hand crank it. He was like, I put it on the end. It was he was like, "Oh, that thing's pretty good." And I was like, "You think?"
Yeah. I have my 50-foot whole house snake with permanent attached drill that has a knee attachment. It has this air bladder that you just
my brother's got one too.
You need to fish. You need two hands. You can't pull a trigger of a drill when you're fishing. Things with two hands. So you just
the switch
your knee down on it. Starts going
like a rubberized ball, half ball or something like that. Right? Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Exactly right. Yeah. I've used them before.
I was snaking my brother's house. The toilet was just having a hard time flushing. The whole house. I went the whole way out to the outside of the house. Like you could hear it in the thing. His pipes were 100% clear, and this toilet was just not flushing. You know what it was?
What?
It was buildup in the porcelain toilet itself.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't.
No, I don't remember that.
I think it was like caked on like scale or some, some sort of hard water.
That makes sense. The scale.
It let the snake through, but so he had to get a new toilet.
Wouldn't come off. Right. Yeah, I thought Giles had something with the paper that it was too. They had a whole thing there to take it off and do the whole.
No. On which house?
The new one that's up
there.
Okay,
I don't know. I'm not a mind reader, Laura. On the new house, I don't remember anything like that. It might have been, but I don't remember a story like that. Yeah, but I know in the old house, the original family house, they had roots in the main line, so we'd have to do it every once in a while, chop them. Just literally chop up the roots.
The problem is those snakes won't tear through roots.
Yeah.
Because my brother, he has the rain spout goes into a tube, and the tube goes under his driveway, and then there's a tree by the driveway, and I started hitting these roots. I was pulling out these roots, and they started getting bigger and more clumpier, and then I noticed they weren't. I thought like a raccoon or something was making a nest in there with dead sticks. No, these were like live roots, because you could tell.
Yeah, the green and everything, right? Yeah,
they're not brittle or.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do, and it started to like kink the snake itself, like the metal thing was. I jacked it all up. I had to buy another snake attachment. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
I cannot clear this.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
But they have different ends. They have cutter ends and stuff, chains.
Yeah, but for toilet paper, not for wood.
Yeah.
You're right. I did have a couple gnarly different ends, but no matter what I put through, it's not going through wood. Wood is pretty resilient. Now I was pulling out some, but it was. I'm like, I can't do it.
The best at that point is like either measure to where the maiden root, where the problem is, and then try to dig it up, and then replace the pipe. Who wants to do that?
But pipes underneath the driveway. What I told him to do was dig a new trench around the driveway. Because you can't fix what's underneath it unless you want to tear up the driveway. But then who wants, that's getting kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, you want to do it. So now he figures it's just like, it's just splashing out of the downspout because it can't get through it all.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's only going to get worse too. It'll seal itself up. Yeah. It's tough with the roots. I know. Every couple of months we'd have to try to kill these roots. It's still a problem. That's why they always had the machine, because that's the only solution was you can't dig up the street either, because it's the main pipe going out to the street. So same kind of problem you got.
If roots are getting in, that means there's a hole in the pipe.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Water's probably getting out.
Yeah, just wherever. Probably a big sinkhole is going to appear somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I don't get it.
It'll happen. It happens. The wonderful.
They're tearing up the rain storm drains. They're tearing them up, and I don't know if you saw my one live stream. They're 12 inches from my handiwork.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I have my pipes, 11 rain spout sources, and some pumps and everything, all coming down, and it was 12 inches away from where they demoed. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. But that's good. They didn't hit it. Yeah, but that's a lot of sources.
The guy was like funny too. I'm like, I told him what was funny. He goes, oh yeah, we need to tear all that out. I'm like, no, sir, we're fine.
Yeah. It's crazy. Big Matt helped me one time do a lot of help my brothers with plumbing. They put a trap, a shut-off valve on the sewer line, which technically you weren't supposed to do at the time. They made it was illegal to do a shut-off valve because the house is
want to shut off the sewer line
because it would flood. Yes, there is. The house floods through the sewer line. The sewer line backs up. Yeah. So they live in a valley.
Okay.
They live in a valley, so when there's a lot of rain, the sewers back up. Yeah. So for years, we would just put up with the flooding. There's nothing we could do. And it was pretty gross and all that. And then they got fed up. They were just like, okay, Matt, you know how to put in a main valve and all that? And Matt was like, yeah, I do it all the time. It's like, all right, next weekend we're putting in a valve. And they cut open the whole damn closet in the utility room and went down, you know, it's pretty far down, and a big project, but they did it. They put a hand crank valve to close the sewer line. And then
does it stop? Does it stop the flooding?
Yeah, as long as you know that it's going to rain. You kind of have to be the smart one and go, okay, I got to close it tonight because there's a storm coming. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not automatic, so you still got to manually close it. But it's saved them a bunch of times already. So, yeah, it was so worth it. And now it's legal supposedly to do it. Because they were trying to pass some legislation or something like that, saying that, well, if the city's not going to fix it, you know, what you can't leave us to our own devices to fix it. What are we going to do? You know, that would be sewage in the house. Yeah, man, it was terrible, turds and all. Yeah.
Not fun.
More city life stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds horrible living in the city, doesn't it?
So, remember when that rain was so bad in that area in Woodside, and the people couldn't get out of their apartment because it floods so much?
Yeah, a lot of people got caught in these.
Recently, well, not recently.
Then they were trying to make basement apartments illegal because they said that some people died in the floods.
Yeah. But the water was so bad that
all kinds of things happened because of the floods.
The way the water goes down, it's so bad in that area.
Yeah, they've done a lot of construction there to mitigate it, but it's not. It's still there. Yeah. Just
they finally finished all that by your mom's house.
Yeah, that construction. It was a constant construction.
It's back to normal now.
There's
no.
Yeah, they were trying to do something.
They would do sewers. They had so many pipes.
I think it was sewer and gas they were doing at the same time.
For a long time.
Yeah. And then the neighbors heard that we put in a valve, and then they put in a valve. It was just because they were like, you didn't get flooded yesterday? And I was like, no.
My old house had the main water line come in. There was a 4-inch pipe, and inside the pipe was the copper main line.
Yeah, there's like a sleeve.
if it would rain really, really hard, water would pour down through that 4-inch pipe, and it would flood.
Oh,
So
wow.
I had my friend come over, and he kind of capped it. But before he capped it, he put an elbow on it, and then ran a tube out into, like, through the laundry room, out into the garage, and then out of the house.
Oh, yeah,
So
had
there
a
was
place
an
to go.
ejector.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it worked.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
worked. So I'm like, I can't
That's
stop
awesome.
water from coming down this 4-inch pipe, which
Yeah.
was just really just holding the two copper
Yeah,
main, the copper main water line.
yeah.
And I think there was some other utilities in there as well. But anyway, the water would come down into that and just spill. It come underneath the steps and it just get
Yeah.
everywhere. And so I'm like, all right, I hired my handyman friend. He came over, and a couple $100 later, I had this weird. And it came up when I sold the house. They're like, well, what is that? I'm like, oh, I guess I got to explain what that is, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's not something you see every day. It's like, well, I don't
Yeah.
understand what this pipe is, and why does it go out of the house?
Yeah. So it's not pretty, but it works.
At my mom's house, that we had a sewer in the driveway, and if it rains too fast, the water wouldn't go down fast enough, and then it somehow would leak into the basement and the foundation, and we would have so much water in the basement, and it'd be like, oh my God, what do we do?
Yeah.
So eventually, you have to keep the sewer clean. So you have to clean all that dirt.
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
in
Builds
there
up
and
after a
everything.
while. Sure.
And then by the side door, they would put like a little brick. They made some kind of cement. They made it high that it wouldn't reach.
Yeah,
The water
yeah,
that
yeah.
used to come downstairs, it was like, oh
Yeah.
my God. My mom would be like, oh my God, there's water coming in. I said,
Yeah.
I know, Mommy. What are we doing?
They raise the threshold so you step over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the patio we had. The patio we had in the old apartment, the last apartment. Remember the water the rainwater that used to come up right up to the edge of the glass on the patio doors. That
Mhm.
wasn't trained either.
Oh, and then we had the other thing. So we had the leak in the living room. For some reason, we could never figure out where that leak came from. It was the windows or whatever. So we got buckets in the living room. You got the water coming in the basement. And my mother's like trying to call my father to find out what to do with everything. Because he's at work. And I'm like, yeah, Mommy, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, and you did. We all survived. But I remember the flooding of the toilet, the backup. We told everybody in the house, do not flush the toilet, because when anybody flushes, the pressure gets released, and it literally a fountain would go off of sewage. And
Ew.
my brother's girlfriend's not used to the house. And you know, we know how important it is not to flush the toilet. She was like, I forgot, and I just we were shoving pants and everything, trying to, you know, just plug it up because it just wouldn't stop. Turds everywhere. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's too much. So,
Where-
there you go.
There you go. Wow. Yeah, that's a nightmare. Flooding stories.
So any plans for Memorial Day weekend? Got 2 grills now, right, Matt? You're going to make the big...
I do. I was out cooking on the grill this evening, and cooking for one. I've been home alone for 5 days.
Oh,
the
wow.
wife is away?
Yep, she's coming home at midnight
Mm.
or somewhere around there. I don't know. It's hard. Coming from North Carolina. She's in the state that Roy is in. No, he's in
Oh.
South Carolina. Sorry.
That was close,
Anyway.
though.
Actually, she's only like 40 minutes from the border of South Carolina. It's like she's very low on the state. Anyway.
Oh, that's good. So you've been grilling every day.
Well, no. But I did grill today. And I went to Christie's Whistle Stop. Got my ice cream. Got my 6 ice cream cookies in the freezer, so I'll have Christie's ice cream. This time I got 3 peanut butter soft serve ice cream cookies and 3 black raspberry ice cream cookies.
Oh, so you covered.
Well, she's only open Thursday through Sunday. So if I have a hankering for ice cream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm out of luck. So I gotta stock up. So
Yeah.
have it.
Sure.
So have you tried the new peanut butter cup, the Reese's peanut butter cup? They got one with jelly on it, and then they got one with caramel, and then one with the chocolate.
You can't mess with perfection.
Yes, I was just gonna say it's the perfect candy. You can't improve it.
They
chocolate
try,
one is too chocolate. I don't. It's too sweet. I wouldn't try the peanut butter jelly with it because that's just wrong.
Yeah, just wrong.
Caramel. I like caramel in my
either.
coffee, but I don't like to eat caramel.
Do you remember the candy bar? Whatchamacallit? I used to love them, and then they put caramel in it, and forget it. Couldn't eat it no more. Yeah,
That's
such a shame, man. Messed it all up. Till this day, it still has caramel. Terrible.
Do you remember those mallow cups?
Mallow.
They're having this. It's like marshmallow with chocolate on the outside, but the marshmallow is partial liquid marshmallow.
No.
And then you take a bite out of it, and half of it falls all over you. Like you have to there's a technique in order to eat them.
Yeah, plop them in whole.
Probably, yeah.
That's funny.
It's been getting a lot of new TV shows, right? From Plex.
Yeah, I've been trying to fill Plex with shows. I guess you've noticed.
I went through all the new Black Mirrors. Are there any new Black Mirrors?
Oh, you finished them all? Jesus, I'll look, but
There's
I
6.
I think
6 of them.
Unless I go into previous seasons, I think we're caught up. I think we're caught up
So
with.
there's only 6 in the new season. That's all they made.
Yeah, they release them in bunches, so I don't even know when the release date is. I'll check again, but yeah, they don't do them all at once.
The last 3 episodes of season 6, the red had some weird artifact in it.
Really?
Like the image wasn't stable.
Really? I gotta look in what file.
Weird.
What kind of file it was?
I don't know. I thought it was like an artistic choice, but when it happened again and again, I was like, oh, first 3 I didn't notice, but episode 4, 5, and 6 had a red shifted artifact.
I'll look into it. Oh, that's weird.
What was the one that I watched with you? The Black Mirror, the movie one.
Oh, they were doing some kind of AI black and white.
I actually didn't watch all of that one. I stopped it halfway. I'm like, this isn't
that
doing
one
it
was
for me.
amazing. It really.
Yeah, she liked it.
I should have went back and watched it. Oh,
yeah, she was stuck in an
the
AI
last one,
AI movie.
I'm glad you liked it. I should have. I probably gave up on it too soon.
She was stuck in time and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't watch. So we didn't watch the last episode. You got through them quick. We didn't see them all.
But the last episode was a continuation of an episode in season 2.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, because when the first 3 minutes of that last episode, episode 6, it was what happened in episode 1. Well, the first story, which was in season 2, I think. I was like, oh, this is going to continue. That's cool. Because I remember that was one of my favorite ones. And anyway, they continued it. I was like, okay, that's cool.
And I like to watch it because it's like you don't need to follow. So it's a new story.
New story every time.
Much.
Yeah.
So I'm
well,
like, all right,
not all the time, according to Matt.
So I'll watch it.
Maybe one episode. Right?
season 3, episode 6. That was the exception. But you're right. They're all brand new stories.
Yeah,
they're good too. Very well written.
Let me see if I can.
It is
pull
10
up
o'clock.
10 o'clock. Wow.
10 o'clock.
Plex. Open Plex.
You looking for it?
Yeah, I just want to. I gotta log in.
Yeah, what are some other good things that are out there?
What other movies?
So Mahat, when your
Murder Robot?
When your card is expired, your library card, you'll receive an email. You can renew it yourself.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about me. I think, yes, ebooks you can renew automatically. Because it should be around this time, right? Like last year? I think it's got to be at least a year by now. Almost a year.
Well, you've only done a year worth of shows, so I did it somewhere in mid.
Yeah. So,
anyway,
but like I said,
I'll keep an eye on.
Yeah, you should receive an email. You could renew it yourself, I think.
Thank you.
You're not into Star
Murder
Wars.
Robot is an Apple TV Plus property, so I watched it on Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet, but I got it. How about Andor? It's pretty popular.
Oh, I'm off Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Star Wars is lame.
This one was more meant for adults. Totally dark. I would say it's the story that was made for adults who are into Star Wars. They took a total different turn on it. It's fantastic.
Is that the one with the Force witches?
Force Whitaker?
No, there's a bunch of a coven of witches that are they use the Force.
No.
Andor.
Witches? I haven't seen no witches in that. No.
No, well, they're like space wizards with laser swords. You know, they're like
no.
You know,
I don't think there's one. There's not even one lightsaber in this whole story.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the stormtroopers are like in the background. They're not. It's totally different. Give it a shot.
Okay.
Give it a shot, man. Oh,
yeah.
It's the adult
I'll
version of it. It's not catered to kids with little cutesy little robots all over the place. Yeah.
What was the new one that I got you to get for me? I can't pronounce the name.
Is it in here?
What are some good Netflix shows that I need to watch? Because I don't have Netflix.
Yeah, I keep trying to grab Netflix shows.
We're waiting for Stranger Things, right? Stranger Things is on Netflix. Is Wednesday on Netflix?
I forget who owns what. Is it? We really don't get them that way.
Is Wednesday Max?
I think it might be. Oh, did you hear they're going back to HBO Max instead of Max?
Yes.
Yeah, what was the shows that you guys got for you? I can't remember the name.
But it began with Britain.
But it's not on the list here.
It's not.
It's not on the Plex.
Wednesday is Netflix. Sorry.
Oh. Man, I wish I could remember what the one you told me about.
I just say no library found.
I can't, because I just downloaded some stuff for Laura and it's not showing up on Plex because I wanted to say the name and I can't. It's not showing up. Damn. Oh well.
Yeah, we're gonna look into my Plex again. It's saying no library found.
You can't refresh it? Go out and come back in?
I refreshed it.
My boss is yelling at me.
Uh-oh.
She wants to go out.
It came back.
Her name is Stitch, and she's 9 pounds. And she's She runs the household.
9 pounds of trouble. Well, what time is it? Did we make our time?
It's about that
Yeah,
time.
well, 5 after 10.
Oh yeah, it doesn't show up.
Okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix the Plex.
I should wrap it
No,
up.
I fixed
gotta-
my thing. It's just that I was looking for the name you told me, and I don't see it on there either.
Yeah, I gotta check where it downloaded to.
Oh no, I did it. It's there, hon.
What's the name?
Bridger, Bridgerton. Bridgerton.
Bridgerton. Yeah, it's a series.
I saw that. It looked very interesting. I said, but don't get all 6 seasons. Let me just watch the first season.
Oh, I just got it the first season.
Yeah.
But there is 6 seasons to watch.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is something that Matt likes to watch. He likes to binge on the shows, just like everybody else.
But then you sometimes do it to laugh at me. He's like, how many did you watch already? I was like, 4.
Yeah.
What are we into? An hour and a half? No.
I don't know. I usually use the Facebook counter, but no, I don't have a counter.
Well, it starts at 8:30, so now it's
Yeah,
10.
yeah.
So it's an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, hour and a half. Yeah. Yep.
I guess we start 8:25.
Yeah.
Hour
That's
40.
It's the bonus 5
Hour
minutes.
41 minutes.
The bonus 5 minutes.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm gonna bounce because I want to
Yeah,
get her
yeah.
out.
Very
clean up
good.
some things for.
Always a pleasure
Before-
talking to you on the
We're always
weekend.
happy.
I always look forward to talking with you guys.
Yep.
It's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun. We're taking over the internet here,
Yeah.
one Saturday at a time.
Yeah.
What are we on now? 45 or
44?
Well, not 40. Last week was 44. No.
Was it? 45? I don't even know.
Oh, okay. I'm
I
just
forget.
trying to
Somewhere around there. It says it on the
I know.
episode. So
Alrighty.
Yeah. Have a good one, man.
Good night.
All right.
Wish us
Good
luck.
night. Good night.
Wish us luck on the lead.
Oh yes. Happy Tuesday lead inspection.
Yeah.
I guess that's better than a lead injection.
Yeah. Have a good one.
All right. Night,
Okay.
night.